Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. And boy, that's an awesome name for a game. Now, before I go any further, before I say anything more, look down in the description of the video. You will see a link. That link will lead to a graphic novel that comes with the game, if you should get the physical copy. For some reason they didn't include it on GOG, but it is available online. If you want to understand what's going on in the story, it's pretty necessary for you to read that graphic novel. So click that link, go read it. It will only take a couple minutes, it's very short. And I really do suggest you do it because once we get started I will be talking about it and talking about what's going on, because it starts where the novel left off. And boy, this music is awesome. So, pause it now, go read it, and I'll wait. Alright, you're back. I hope you are, unless you didn't pause, then I feel like an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, so far Gabriel Knight has been invited out to help a certain family be protected from what appeared to be vampires. Uh-oh, and that poor baby was taken. So it's going to be our goal to get it back and find out what's going on with that family. Now, about this game was the very first 3D game made by these developers, and they only did it under duress. They were not familiar with 3D graphics engines, but because 3D was the new thing at the time, they had to do it. And so things in this game could be a little bit janky. Now, you'll never hear me say this is a bad game. It's a very good game. But you'll just have to see what I mean. But there is some good news. Tim Curry returns as Gabriel Knight. However, his voice acting in this one sounds like he's kind of phoning it in, but you'll just have to see for yourself. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any other returning voice actors, but there will be some familiar ones. So without further ado, let's play the intro. So yeah, as you can see, this is starting right where the comic left off.
Did two men with a trunk get off here by any chance?
Oui?
Which way did they go?
That way, monsieur.
Oh, where are we anyway?
Guisa. France. Let me help you, monsieur. There is a taxi at front, and a hotel nearby in Rennes-le-Château.
Appreciate it.
Interesting. Alright, so we've ended up in, well, we were already in France, but we ended up in some place whose name I couldn't quite catch, but, yeah, there we go. So like I said, if you hadn't read the graphic novel, you would not understand why the heck Gabriel Knight was coming out of that train, why his head was hurting, why he's looking for two men with the trunk. So the graphic novel is 100% necessary to understand the story from the beginning. So let's start. And so we're at this hotel. Now, this game has some strange controls. As you can see, I'm controlling the camera. And if I go, I can go around. So I'm like sort of a floating camera that can go around. And if I click somewhere, he walks on over. Now, this camera is pretty much unlimited until you hit a door. When you hit a door, then yeah, you have to open it to go through. But I've never seen a game do this before, nor since. You can definitely tell that it's their first game. There's the one issue in that this thing is super sensitive. Like, I can't lessen the sensitivity of it for some reason. Unless, I don't know if someone can figure it out, maybe. But, so it'll be kind of touch and go for a bit. I practiced with this a little bit earlier today, so let's hope I can do some stuff. So you click on something and you have different options, just kind of like in the first game. So inspect, look, open, and exit. Okay. So inspect just gives you the camera view of it, luckily.
Good thing I have all this stuff in my room. You never know when you'll need a dresser.
Oh, Tim Curry, come on. Let's open this up. And there's almost nothing in here. The only thing of note is this hanger.
Your basic Y hanger. Good thing Joan Crawford ain't around.
And you don't have to take this now, but I will. I have no idea what he's talking about with Joan Crawford. And some tape.
Somebody must have had a note in here or something.
Well, you definitely want to grab this. Okay, so... Oh. The heck is... Oh, masking tape. So yeah, you have your things that you can use on a door, but I don't think we need to do that right now. What are you doing? Oh, he's walking through the bed. Okay. Well, that's a thing. This is the bathroom. This isn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go through this door. So, we're now in the hotel. As you can see, I can go all around here. And if you click somewhere... Or not. Yeah, usually he just like, you don't need to wait for him to walk there. He'll just kind of teleport there, but oh well. Let's see, we're down the stairs, and I believe I want to go through here. And we'll meet a familiar face.
If that's what I think it is, I can die a happy man.
Oh, he's getting some coffee. First I thought I was talking about that guy right there.
Oh,
well, we'll
right.
see.
Hey, how about some coffee out here, Mercy?
Why are you hiding your face, dude? Come on.
Thanks, buddy.
Gabriel Knight. You wanker.
Mosley? Is that you?
No, it's my evil twin. What the hell are you doing here, Knight?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
I'm on vacation. I'm here with the tour group.
What kind of tour group?
You know, the touring kind.
And you guys came here?
Well, it's kind of special, it's a special treasure hunting tour group.
Treasure? What treasure?
Look, read the brochures, okay? I'm not the freaking tour guide.
Jeez, nice to see you too.
So, what are you doing here again?
I came to see you.
What?
Sure. I called your number at the pub.
Right, of course. I forgot I mentioned it. Well, it's great to see you. Great.
Yeah.
If you want to join the tour, you'll have to talk to Madeline Boothang. She's around here somewhere. And come up to the room later, would you? I'm in room 33.
Sure.
And thanks for surprising me, old pal.
No problem.
That is quite the coincidence that we just happened to run into Mosley here. But yeah, it seems like Gabriel isn't really letting on as to why he's here. Perhaps he wants to tell him in private. Oh well. Think nothing more of it for now. It is a bit of coincidence, and no, sadly that is not Mark Hamill doing the voice. Don't know who the voice actor is, but it's not him. Okay, there we go.
He must be the hotel receptionist. Don't think he was on duty when I came in last night.
Ah, you must be Monsieur Knight in room 25. My name is Jean. If there's anything you need, I will be at your service most humbly.
Thanks.
Jean.
Is there anything I should know about the town?
Rennes-le-Château? We have a small town, but a rich history. I suggest Monsieur visit le Musée de Saunière. It's just down the road.
Rennes-le-Château, that's what it's called. And the Musée Château, there's a museum.
You've got a tour group staying here?
Ah, they fill the hotel. We have only the 7 rooms and they have taken every room but your room, monsieur. If I might say, monsieur is most fortunate to get his room. Particularly since he did not make the reservation, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, yeah. I'm lucky as all get out.
That is pretty fortunate.
Do you know anything about the tour group, Jean?
No, monsieur. You shall have to speak with the mouth of the horse itself. Mademoiselle Butan is the tour group leader.
I'm not sure you understand English idioms, but whatever.
I hear there's supposed to be a treasure around here. You know anything about it?
The Chamber of Commerce, they asked me to sound mysterious. But between you and I, Monsieur Knight, I think le trésor is a myth.
Myth?
No offense. I hope you are proving me wrong.
Why do his arms look so tiny compared to the rest of him? Oh boy.
Say, Jean, have you seen 2 men with a large trunk around the hotel? Maybe, checking in?
No, monsieur, but most of the guests arrived last night, oui? And I was, excusez-moi, not on duty. We have a number of gentlemen staying at the hotel. As to their luggage, I cannot say.
That's too bad.
Maybe somebody else who works here might have seen the 2 men?
The night clerk is Simone. When she comes on duty this evening, perhaps monsieur could ask her.
Alright. Let's see, what's this? So this is a register.
There's some kind of book on the desk.
Oh, that's...
These must be the people on the tour group.
Alright. Alright, is there anything else? I guess not.
These must be the people on the tour group.
Well, at least we have their names, more or less. I wonder if this guy must be a tourist. So yeah, if everyone in every other room are part of the tour group, then it's safe to say that they're all, everyone else we meet here who isn't employed here will be a part of that group.
There's a guy reading the newspaper in the lounge.
And let's hope he can speak English like somehow everyone else is able to. I guess if this is a tourist town, then people learn to be able to accommodate.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Knight, Gabriel Knight.
And I am Emilio Baza.
Emilio. Interesting name. Where are you from, anyway?
The Middle East, originally.
Huh. Hey, you with that tour group by any chance?
I am, yes. Yes, I am.
Nice place, huh? Did you get in last night?
Yes.
Not too late, I hope.
Not late, no.
Did you drive in?
A friend dropped me off. I'm not crazy about flying and owning a vehicle. Such a nuisance.
So what I do like about this game is that it's sort of a Laura Bosch mystery game, not having really to do with murder, but there will be a bunch of suspects and we're just going to have to kind of converse with them and sort of collect data.
Are you a treasure hunter, Emilio?
I suppose I am, but riches can be measured in many ways.
Well, that's true enough. So what do you think the treasure is?
Oh, I would not presume to say, Mr. Knight. At least, not out loud.
Well, anyway, that's all we can say to him. As you can see, things will happen in real time at times, and so there will be times, sorry, saying that so many times. Anyway, there will be times where I'll have to like hurry out around to witness certain events that can easily be missed. I don't think there's anything like that in this chapter. Alright, but yeah, anyway, let's look in here. Yeah, we should probably give Grace a call to let her know where we are. Let's see.
I should call Prince James.
Oh,
I
Prince
think
James
I have
too.
his number on me somewhere.
Alright, so let's go into our inventory and we have a few items I haven't looked at.
My Shattenjaeger dagger.
Yeah, there we go.
Looking at my passport picture, it's a wonder the U.S. ever let me go.
So yeah, when you want to interact with something, you have to have the item selected in the inventory, and then when you click on an object, that will be one of the options. For that, the tape, we have...
A good writer never goes anywhere without his notepad.
What was that?
Prince James's calling card.
Alright, so let's select that. We have our room key, our...
The Shattenjaeger talisman. It's kind of like a lucky rabbit's foot, only big and heavy.
Got that.
I went back to my old tape recorder. That jewel mount was a pain to lug around.
Yeah, from the last game, remember that?
My wallet.
Your wallet. Alright, so let us use the card on the phone to give Prince James a call.
Hello? Stewart's residence?
This is Gabriel Knight calling for Prince James.
Yes. One moment, please. Mr. Knight? What in God's name is...
I know you must be frantic. Let me explain. Last night, someone came into the bedroom through the window and took your son. I followed them, but I couldn't catch up. They went to the train station and boarded a train for Toulouse. I believe they got out of a little place called Cuiza. I'm still trying to track what happened next.
Cuiza? Near Rennes-le-Château?
Yes, you know it.
Gabriel, thank you very much for informing me. I must think for a moment, please. I'm afraid our investigation of the night visitors will have to be postponed. I'll send down some men to look into the kidnapping.
Wait a minute. What makes you think the night visitors weren't involved?
I don't have time to explain. keep your eyes open until my men arrive, if you would. I'll send Miss Nakamura along. Oh, and naturally, your travel expenses and the fee we discussed will be taken care of.
Oh, that's not important.
Goodbye, Mr. Knight. Perhaps I will call on you again when I have time for such matters.
Goodbye.
Interesting. So he had a strange reaction when we found out where we were at. Because the Cuisin and Rennes-le-Chateau are two different places near each other. Alright, one more thing I want to do. Hello.
Don't mind if I do.
And you might hear a familiar voice here.
Well, hi. You must be Madeleine Bouthane.
Perhaps. Who are you?
Gabriel Knight. You know Mosley from your tour? We go way back.
Ah, I should have recognized the accent.
What accent?
Never mind. So, you know Monsieur Mosley?
Oh, yeah. And I was wondering how much you charge me to, kind of hang with the group, given that I'm paying for my own hotel and all.
2,000 francs.
Kind of steep, innit?
This is the price of success. Do you wish to find the treasure or not?
I'll think about it.
So, I believe this is Jennifer Hale. I believe. I'll have to double check on that, but I know one of the voice actresses is Jennifer Hale, and I believe this is it. So yeah, you'll recognize her as Femshep from the Mass Effect series, as well as a whole bunch of other places. I believe she's also the voice of... Oh, what am I thinking of? Oh well, it'll come back to me at some point.
When did y'all get in?
Last night.
Late?
No. Why do you ask?
Just curious how long it took. You drove it?
Yes, from Toulouse. It's about 2 hours.
Okay, so yeah, he's kind of asking because he wants to know who came off that train with the trunk. He never got a good look at their faces.
Who all came in the van?
Most of the group flew into Toulouse. John Wilkes, Lady Howard, Miss Stiles, and your friend, mostly. Messieurs Kelly and Baza made their own arrangements.
So, what's this tour group do, anyway?
I guide my clients through the facts of the mystery and show them the important locations. From there, they can draw their own conclusions.
Well, how come you're not guiding them right now?
There is a lot to absorb in the town itself, Monsieur Knight. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. will be the first guided lecture.
Oh, well, I'll still think about it. So, you're the expert, right? What's your theory about the treasure of Rennes-le-Chateau?
I leave that to my clients. It is better that way, no?
Interesting. So yeah, she isn't telling us much, but there's a tour looking for a treasure, and some of them came on their own. So those are ones we want to investigate more. Anyway, I think let's check things out. Cinematics off, help, configuration options. I don't know how to do things. One thing I forgot how to do was to save. But oh well, I'll figure that out. So, we are now in the chateau, and we have a few suspects here. So, who is it that took that baby, and what is it about that weird family curse? Well, let us begin our investigation next time on Let's Play Gabriel Knight, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.